Michael's Stores, 5.3 billion. TJX Companies, 49.9 billion. Panera, 4.8 billion. Lowe's, 97 billion. SeaWorld, 1.73 billion. Sephora, 10 billion. Dollar General, 37.8 billion. American Eagle, 4.99 billion. Autozone, 16.25 billion. Hyundai, 113 billion. Big Lots, $5.65 billion in 2022 revenue. Do you know what all of these billion-dollar companies have in common? They were all sued over website accessibility in the last 2 months. So just July and just August 2023. And we're not even finished with August. So what does this tell you, right? These companies are willing to spend money. They have the budget, they have the resources to make their websites accessible. They've hired, I'm sure, some of the biggest accessibility companies in this space. And yet still they are faced with website accessibility litigation. And keep in mind, we're in July and August 2023. Website accessibility litigation has been going strong now for 5+ years. We're talking thousands upon thousands of lawsuits. So this is nothing new. The companies have the resources, and yet we're still seeing lawsuits. It's not a money game. It's not a matter of spending more money. It's a matter of information and taking action. And that's really it. That's it. And these legacy accessibility companies, they really don't sell you on exactly what you need to do, because right, that's not a long engagement. That's not one where you can charge tens of thousands of dollars for. If I tell you exactly what to fix and how to fix it and how to find the issue, that's not going to support tens of thousands of dollars, because I'm just giving you the answers. I'm not showing you, okay, well, look, well, we have this dashboard, look at all of our programs, look at the support we provide. I'm not telling you any of that. Oh, we've got so many automated scans, and we can customize reports and integrate with your Zendesk or whatever it is, a support. We can have support tickets. All of that sounds good, but does any of that really prevent litigation? You need to take immediate action with your website and fixing accessibility issues. And you need to prioritize, and you need to know exactly what accessibility issues are most likely to lead to litigation. And so how do I know the answer to this? It's because I look at what the plaintiffs are looking for. I know what all of the plaintiffs' lawyers are looking for. There are about 20 main players in this space. So the number of plaintiffs' lawyers, of course, there can be more that file a complaint, but you're looking at about 20 of the main players. And if you look at the accessibility issues that they claim, it's usually 15 that come up over and over again. And so you need to focus in on those issues. But that's not what's happening when these companies engage with the large accessibility providers. Instead, they're met with a orientation and what is it called? The meeting onboarding. It's onboarding, and it's this long, drawn-out process that is not preventing litigation. The results are in, right? You can't say it's just because they're a small business and they don't have the resources. Maybe they don't have the technical ability, they don't have the money or the time. You can't say it's that. These companies have all the resources necessary. It has to be a failure on something. And I doubt these companies are just trying to internalize accessibility and do it all themselves. The current market offering does not work. That's really what this amounts to. It's what I've been talking about literally in dozens of videos. If you watch my videos, there's a common theme. The traditional approach is not working. Of course, I recommend an audit, right? An audit is great, but as I've said many times before, an audit does not prevent litigation. And an audit can be an extremely large document that's, first of all, it's not going to be prioritized. And then second of all, there's no approach. You don't know these companies and their agencies, they don't know where to start. You have to approach this strategically. You have to have the issues prioritized, and you have to know exactly what to fix first. This is how you work. You work on accessibility through the issues that are most likely to lead to litigation first, and then you will continue on to work towards full WCAG conformance. If you do this, you will significantly reduce your risk of litigation while significantly improving the accessibility of your website. My course tells you all of this. It is exactly what you need, and it can fit any budget. You don't have to have tens of thousands of dollars to pay for my course. It tells you exactly what to do. So you prevent the lawsuits and then you work towards full conformance. That's the way it works. You need to be strategic and you need to prioritize as you are going. But this is what is necessary. You don't need to pay out tens of thousands of dollars. You don't need premium scans. You don't need progress reports. You don't need customizable dashboards. None of this. You don't need it. It can all be helpful in some ways, sure. There's no doubt about that. But it's not stopping the lawsuits. It's very clear. And I can come up with literally hundreds of examples in the last year where we've seen big companies, billion-dollar companies, with all the resources necessary, they've nevertheless been sued. And that's because the information is lacking. Somebody needs to tell you exactly what to do, and you follow that blueprint. I have that blueprint. I will link to it below.